guys, my name is Sediak and welcome back to another episode of Terminal 1 where our big beautiful airport had some serious expansions in the last episode. I discovered these sky bridges, which means we can now fully connect to another terminal without having to build a terminal building, which gives me easy access to the land behind it. I built 2 brand new runways to ease the burden of planes landing and taking off, but there's still a few things I've got to do before I'm ready to sell. Now, I still don't know whether I should sell or whether I should make it a subsidiary. Not too sure. But we're going to be doing it next episode. I'm not waiting any longer. It's time for next episode for it to be gone. Whether I sell it, whether I turn it a subsidiary. If I did it right now, we'll get a sale value of 130,000 big ones or a subsidiary value of 5,600 in daily additional income. Now, things I need to do, we need to set this part of the airport up a little bit better. We don't really have any baggage going directly to it. We've got our 2 baggage sections there. Nothing for this one, which is kind of slowing us down a little bit. But I also might use this runway to be an exit point for the stands over on this side. We'll see how this rock and rolls. But we got a lot of stuff to get set up. We need to maximize the profits. And also, we got to pay off that one singular loan, which I think I'm going to let it run itself out. So, first thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to quickly grab the baggage, which the baggage handling, I could actually do a road leading down this way, but I'm going to actually kind of create, actually, which is the best way to do the road first? Can I bring a road going this way? No, I'll bring a road like this, run that down, but we'll grab the baggage handling just here, and then we'll connect this up to you. What happened? Do I have to do it manually? Right. You. Right, I can get 2 out of it and it goes weird. So you're there. Very good. Very good. And I don't know if to do another kind of cargo depot on this side because we do need it for the passenger. But it really then makes us like super efficient. So I think I'm gonna throw another cargo depot in just here. Add in a couple of extra transporters. That's going to help us out. Right, huge improvements. Concrete in it all right now. We'll quickly do this. Just try and make it look normal. Right, there we go. Cross, going up. And there's one thing I want to do as well, is I want to improve the carbon offset. And that's going to make us always have pretty decent demands. Now, run that down to there. Run that across. Right, now it kind of feels like an actual airport. Right, I don't know how much I should do. I don't know if this affects my carbon offset. I don't know if it does or not. It doesn't tell us that it does. But I am getting rid of lots of grass. You know what I mean? So I'm not too sure there. Right, that's as far as I'm going to go. Lots of concrete now thrown down. Beautiful. Right, let me quickly get the taxiway, because I know we go out this way, so I'm going to run this going down, and then turn you in, and then turn you in like that. So there is the option, if I do the one-way system, and let me just get it all in, for us to exit on this runway. So if I do it where it's both, they could leave, but I've got to make sure that they can't come down this way. Otherwise, it will be pretty awkward. There we go. And it's only really going to be for those 3 stands there, but it does make a little bit of a difference. And they might utilize this runway a little bit more. Nice. Also, the maintenance will utilize that too, so it's less planes going down in this direction. So, I suppose it's a benefit. I suppose it is. We'll see. We will now see. Right, glorious. Lots of revenue. So, what can we do next then? We'll kind of technically improve us that little bit more to make us a few more pennies. I need to check out the executives. Now, we've got our chief financial officer here at the moment. Loan interest reduced by 15%, taxes reduced by 2%. I don't really care about the loan stuff anymore. So, if I can reduce my taxes by a maximum of, this one does 6, that one does 6, you're slightly cheaper. If I dismiss you, and I then choose to make an offer a little bit lower, they rejected, make an offer a little bit lower, They rejected. Damn it. I'm going to have to wait for the next day. That's fine. I don't have a chief CMO, which increases retail income and ratings increase. What would I rather go for? The service ratings increasing? I mean, that's a pretty good one now. I'm just going to offer you the money. Our chief strategy officer, $10 for every aircraft. Markup on fuel by 3%. That's as good as I'm probably going to get it. And then we have our chief technology officer as well. Upgrades reduced. Oh, that's a shame. That carbon reduced. That's what we want. Right, I'm just going to offer you the money. So that reduces our carbon by 4%. We'll have to come back and get the employee just there. So I need to reduce my carbon offset. Trees and grassland. Okay, that does affect us. It actually does. It does say there, trees and grassland. I'm going to build more solar farms real quick. And we'll build them now just here. So 1. Oh, that's not a solar farm. 2, 3. And we'll do 4, 5. Let's just get the road connected. Right, that is a lot more solar farms. So I'm hoping that now bodes well for us. Let's go to the next day. With our carbon offset, we need to get our ratings up a little bit higher as well. Which is what that one employee is going to really help us out with. Right. So, it's the next day. Executives, I can now offer. I need to reduce my taxes, so by 4%, just make you the offer. I'll take it. So, theoretically, we now should be making a little bit more cash. So, the airport's worth 135,000 big ones. Loans, we can actually now technically pay that off. No more loans. That's amazing. And a lot more planes now starting to land. I wonder if it might be beneficial to actually rejig this area to see if I can get planes going under here. Right. To take off a little bit easier, have a closer exit. If I put you to there, we then get stuck at that point. Okay? So I would need to delete you and you, unfortunately. We gotta delete both of them real quickly. Delete this road. Delete you. Delete you. This will all make sense in just a mo. This will all make sense. So, taxiway, if I quickly pause. Taxiway goes like this. Actually, can I cancel that deleting? No, it's too late. It's too late. Baggage then goes back here, which I'll have to put there. Road. Is that now set back up to where it needs to be? Yes. Right, it's like nothing happened. It's like nothing ever happened. And then that obviously is a one-way system, but they can exit that way now. So let me just get the cargo depot back in. We'll pull it just there. Get a bunch of transporters, and then get the road connected back up. But I lose the ability to then drive. They've got to go round now. They can't come up. Because technically the hotel's now in the way. Unless I can... delete a little bit of that to have the road... I'm praying that doesn't affect my skybridge system. Right, this is all a shambles, isn't it? This is all an... No, they can still use it. Okay, it's all good. I think they can still use it. No problem. Right, I don't know if I've missed it, but I didn't see a plane utilize that yet. But these guys can then access that area there, so they can then quickly get out of the airport quicker. I would love to see them actually use it, though. That plane's going to go that way. But I think only one side can... Oh, no, they can definitely do it. Yes, perfect. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, I'm more efficient, which means I can get the planes out the airport even quicker now. Which means we should be turning money around rapido. Right. Right. So wait for these planes to now leave. That's all we can ultimately do. They're now leaving on the cargo side. So we should be making quite a bit of cash, which we are. Finance menu, subsidiary still 0. Not too sure why there. Oh, it's based on net profits, isn't it? Yeah. We can sell the airport for nearly 140,000, which is good. I'm just now waiting. I think it's to do with baggage, right? Because we messed this up. Yeah. So I'm not sure what's currently going down right now. It could be they're completely oofed now because I deleted it, so I might just quickly save the game. I might have actually caused an issue there myself by deleting mid-baggage. So that's why them planes are probably stuck there. So we'll reload the game. Right, fast forward. Brand new day. And let's see what now unfolds. So we should have lots of planes landing. They don't really want to utilize this runway. As I slowly choke. It is landing only, but they don't find it beneficial to any extent. Now, I don't know whether I could maybe try and entice with setting the taxiway to continue going down. Is that not an option? Maybe I could throw a load of maintenance buildings down here and that's like the better option for them. Not 100% sure. Not 100% sure, but we've got 26 planes currently in the airport. We could actually think about throwing down a bunch of maintenance stuff. So, where's maintenance? Maintenance. There we go, hangar buildings. So I could do 1, 2. Have a taxiway. And then connect the roads up. It gives me extra flight check vehicles, which all I've got to do is increase the range. There we go on that one. Increase the range on this one. Extra flight check vehicles to hopefully speed up more processes within the airport. 32 planes we've now currently got in the airport. We might utilize this runway a little bit more now at this point. This is ridiculous. We had 32 planes in the airport at one single point then. So this is what it's all about, is just making it super efficient. It's not pretty, but we don't mind that at the moment. It's all about trying to earn us that additional revenue. So, making a subsidiary, can't do anything just yet, but the airport I could sell for 143,000 big ones. That's a sight for sore eyes, isn't it, boys? Right, sorting out those planes. Off they then go. Amazing. Amazing. So, we're hoping to increase the service ratings. I'm not 100% sure on what the best way to kind of do that would be. Oh, supersonic jets are considered size 2 aircraft. They have small passenger capacity, they have high service value, however, they also have high carbon costs. Wow, we can get supersonic jets. How long's that been a thing? Right, let's see what I can do in terms of increasing some stuff. If there is low demand for cargo services, aprons, private jets, I might make that active again. Increase the income. Oh, hang on. We need... Hold on. There's a damn drone going around here, boys. Where's my drone thing? Drone, where are you? Which is the... There we go. Anti-drone station. There we go. That's now gone. Right. Now we can get private jets landing when the service is low. Or the demand's low. So at least we can fill up some gaps. At least we can fill up some gaps now. We might actually now go up to like 40 planes landing in today. But yeah, let me just take a look at those policies. These are interesting. Service demand passengers, take over runway, given a blah, 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 blah. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that stuff. I don't know if I want to do that stuff right now. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, boys. Right, 28 planes currently in the airport as we speak. How far could we push this? There's now 30. Alright. It's hovering around 31, 32 now. It's going to fluctuate. That seems to be our new number. That does seem to be our new number right now, 32. Right, did that change our subsidiary? Only 1,000? Weak. Again, it's all based on income. I seen a 33 then. We got 33 in terms of planes in the airport. So that's pretty good. We've got super high passenger and cargo demand at this point. Do you reckon it's worth me now buying a little bit more land? Because I could buy this strip of land here. That increases our... Yes, so buying land improves our carbon offset because it now gets classed as ours. If I was to build a runway here, which I can't do because I haven't got enough money, maybe I could then incorporate more for the cargo there on that side. I mean, how many runways do we want at this point? I don't know. But I think buying all the land helps our carbon offset. Right, passenger services don't seem to be that good. How can I improve those? How can I improve service rating? Because it often dramatically fluctuates. There's no way for me to kind of find out, is there? Determines the size of aircraft that arrive at the airport. Depends on the require you service. Click on the aircraft to show you the current service rating to be shown. Takeoff, which will contribute to your ratings. Efficient provisions require vehicles. More information. What did it say? More information on service times is available by clicking the aprons, hangars, and gates. And gates? Right, it tells us what we're kind of missing out on, doesn't it? Yeah. Do you think we need more refueling? Another fuel depot? Oh, I can't quite buy the road to kind of cut across. Damn it. Oh, we came close. We came close. Right, what we're waiting for now then? There's no planes here. It's a ridiculous size airport, by the way. They're now coming in again. And just wait for them to make a little bit of money so I can build that little bit of road. That's all we're waiting for. Few more pennies. I might do some more outside the region connections to speed up more processes. That could be a huge benefit as well. Right, have we got enough cash yet to buy that additional strip of road? What's going on here right now? We're just refueled right now and just spent a load of money. So I'm just waiting for these last few planes to make their way in. Waiting for me to make some dollar bill. There we go. So road. What happened? Oh, I'm in debt again? What's going on here? Why am I in so much debt? I would like to build one road, please. What is going on here, boys? What is going on? Oh, there we go. Back in business. Right, there we go. We can now refuel a little bit closer on this side. But it also meant that I can now buy more fuel, I think. Because now I've got like a higher capacity. So yeah, we're technically going to buy a little bit more fuel this time round. Right, 27 planes in the airport. The evening is vastly approaching. But do we think having more outside the region connections... Where does that look? Airport road entry. So run that down. That would go there. So that's a more direct route to that junction, rather than having to drive down and go down. That's a little bit more beneficial, because it cuts that drive out there. Is what that does. I'm wondering if I can grab another one here. That cuts out a lot more middlemen as well. I could do one there. Cutting out more middlemen again. And I reckon, providing I can afford it, one there. Right, lots of entry points there to speed up the process of vehicles getting into the airport. Right, I've just spent an absolute fortune there, boys. There's no money for subsidiary, but it's nearly worth 150 grand. I've added the most value to the airport in this episode alone. Already. Crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy right now. Right, planes are making their way in. Loads of entry points right now being taken advantage of. So that's good. Things are now just a little bit more speedier. We've completely got our carbon offset done. So that's a huge benefit. Look at the amount of stuff that this needs. Lavatory trucks. And water station trucks. Do we need more of those? Right, I should really bring that down. I'm going to bring that to there and then build a second one over here. Ah, now I see what we're missing. Right, waiting for a few more pennies. So where is it? Waste treatment. Wait. Wait, every time I go to buy it, I can't. Waste treatment. I'll drop it there. Give us a road. Which, again, I can't. There we go. Give us a service radius. And then buy us a bunch of vehicles. Right, that's a big help. And what was the other one? The water truck. Water station's here. Do we have one anywhere else? This is all the stuff that you got to buy right now just to make yourself a little bit more efficient. And get that rating back up again. But it's a next day thing we now have to wait for. But at least the money's being made everywhere. It's just I keep spending it. I keep spending it. And I gotta get to a whole new level of fulfillment on the old fuel as well. So the water station, what is this waiting for over here? I think we're okay. I think we're okay in that part. I do need a water station though. We'll have to wait for the next day on that one now. Right. Am I good to skip? There's no planes. Am I good to skip, boys? Next day. Right, wait for a few planes to come in. So I like when you initially get those big maintenance planes come in. I'm hoping one of these two here are the maintenance plane. I'm hoping you're the maintenance. No, you're not the maintenance plane. Damn it. Because that's instantly, really quickly, big stack of cash. Which is glorious. We're going to get another water station down. So water station is 1,750. Gotta wait for those pennies, boys. These got private jets on, by the way. I think I've slowed down with my money making since I got the private jets. I'm gonna turn off that policy again. I don't know why I turned it back on, to be honest with you. I honestly do not know why. Right, water filling station. Increase the radius. Add in a bunch of vehicles. There we go. That helps us all out.
Cabin ready. Ready to commence boarding.
Helps us out, makes us a little bit more speedier, quicker. Off the plane's now going. I think we're now turning around quicker, but I think those private jets kind of oofed me slightly. Because they take the same space, they take the same thing as a normal plane would take, but they don't generate the same amount of money a normal passenger plane would generate. So it's good for filling in the gaps and making money when you need to, but I don't need to, and it's hindering me making other money. Oh my goodness me, we've got the world's biggest queue here. What's going on? Has that plane broken down? What's up with this plane? Is the follow me vehicle behind it for some reason? Please turn here. What is going on with this plane? What has happened? It's caused ultimate backlog right now in my airport. Why is it going so slow? It was that follow me vehicle behind it getting stuck. Right, okay. Now I gotta wait for all these planes to leave. Guys, use dynamic runways. Come on, what's going on? Some of these planes are only now just arriving. They're so delayed. They're going to be so delayed right now. So delayed, but we should still get through the backlog anyway. See, look at all that extra cash we've now got. This is glorious. This is glorious. So what else could I throw in? We've done the waste. We've done the water. Do we need more tugs, more hangars, more catering buildings? Catering. I'm going to put one there. Increase that radius to cover this side of the airport. Because there's catering there that can now be reduced to help us out a bit more. So it's just fundamentally making sure that we are efficient. Subsidiary is looking terrible. I might just end up selling the airport. That's probably going to be the way to go. Right, lots of new planes arriving again.
Bitte bleiben Sie sitzen und halten Sie Ihren
So
Sicherheitsgurt geschlossen.
cleaning. What does cleaning look like again? Cleaning falls under... Isn't that a passenger terminal style thing? Cleaning? I forgot how cleaning worked. Cleaners at the toilets in the passenger terminal provide cleaning services. Ah, more toilets. What am I doing? Toilets, boy, where the toilets at? There we go. Just getting more sets of toilets. And then increase the staff capacity on each one. Oh, they have a radius as well, by the way. Oh, that's perfect. It's fine. Okay, that works out perfect. Right, we're on it. We are so efficient right now. Come on, this service rating is going to increase. It went from 26 on the passenger to now 33. We're getting somewhere.
All passengers accounted for.
We're getting somewhere. Now, luggage. Desired service time, 3:10. We're going to do that way before it. Right, these need sorting as well, don't they? We need more baggage over here. So, another baggage. Where's baggage? Baggage. I forget what the baggage looks like. There we go, baggage. Alright, you're there. Link gates. Can I not do it? So you're doing them. You're doing them. Is 6 enough? I think so. I've got extra ones over here just in case, but they're not linked to anything. I thought we had to link these to it. Apparently no. Oh my goodness me, we're out of fuel. We're out of fuel. And it's going to be expensive to change it. That's how you know we're getting more aircraft. That's how you know. Right, what am I waiting for now? Oh, I've got cargo planes down here wanting fuel. It's now 17. Damn. It's now 19. It's now 21. Right, I'm going to save. Load. And wait a minute for it to update. Fast forward. There we go. We've got some fuel now in. I mean, I can do an instant order. But I want to be able to set up my contracts just right. It's 20 big ones. Oh my goodness me. Gonna cry. We're going to cry. But anyway, boys, the airport should be super efficient. We got my passenger now up from 26 to 40 stars. Because sometimes that goes to number 2 when you've got it just right. Right, it just does not want to come down in price. It's $16. Why am I paying more? You will not be charged any fuel. But it has a surcharge. That's why. Take or pay contracts. Weak. It's so high. We got to pay a surcharge to have it kind of, frequent deliveries. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Disembarkation complete.
All right, just making sure we're okay still. Lots of money now coming in, by the way. The airport's now worth 171 big ones. This is fantastic news. Absolutely fantastic news. Big queuing system to now leave the airport. Right, do I just accept this horrible price? Twice in a single day? Yes. You get 2 bigger deliveries in the day at a higher price. The rest can stay pretty cheap. Right. Fantastic. This is missing stuff over on this side. But I think it didn't request it though, did it? This is good. This is good. 6,500 made today so far. So let's wait for this day to finish. I want to see how it changes my subsidiary money. Because I've pretty much spent nothing. And it's just how the airport is operating. So it's pretty decent profit to begin with. Just waiting for the planes to now all leave. Last few bits of cash to come into my bank account. It's what we like to see. This plane over here is now waiting for the final passenger transfer. But that's now out of here. That plane's now skedaddling out of here. We can then, hopefully in just a minute, skip to the next day. 8 grand in profit on the day. All before, oh no, last plane there. All before midnight, by the way. So finance subsidiary, 6,000, nearly 6,800 a day if I turned it to a subsidiary. That's how much income I would get. Bearing in mind I just made nearly 8 grand profit. I'll be instantly making nearly 7 grand profit from day one in a new airport. Or I sell it for 173,000. Tough decisions. Let me know in the comment section down below. But until next time, I will see you all soon. So goodbye.